Suicide bombers have struck a judicial building and a restaurant in Damascus, killing at least 40 people. The attacks come on the 6th anniversary of the start of Syria's conflict that has killed hundreds of thousands of people and left millions displaced. CGTN's Alaa Ebrahim reports.
For the second time in 4 days, suicide attackers detonated bombs in Damascus. The first attack of the bloody day hit the busy Justice Palace in central Damascus. The attacker, who was disguised wearing a police uniform, blew himself up in a crowd of civilians. Later, the situation became more tense with rumors of explosions in other parts of the city, putting many of the 5 million residents on edge. Wednesday's violence did not come as a surprise.
This is a political message to Astana talks. Some rebel factions didn't, so they wanted to deliver a message.
There is a strong link between the 6th-year anniversary of the uprising, the anniversary of the Syrian revolution, a day when unrest broke out in southern and central parts of the country.
Police sources told CGTN they pursued other attackers who were getting ready to follow up on the first bombing. After a 40-minute chase, 3 attackers were cornered in a restaurant and one of them detonated his bomb, and the others were caught. Swamped hospitals struggled to treat the victims as the twin attacks left more than 100 wounded, including children and many elderly women and men.
I
have one more thing to say. Enough. We are tired of this. Enough. As a person, I lost my house and then lost another house. We can't afford more agony. The bloodshedding should stop.
Today's attacks were really aimed at people. They were acts of terror, not war. How can we live with no security or stability?
As night fell on Damascus, no one knew if the bloody day had really come to an end, or were there more suicide attackers lurking in the darkness. Many things in Syria have changed since the unrest began in 2011. Hundreds of thousands of people were killed. Over 6 million were displaced inside Syria and another 3 million refugees abroad. And the country that was one of the world's safest has become the scene of violent conflicts. For many here, pre-2011 Syria is not just 6 years old, it is a world away. Alaa Ebrahim, CGTN, Damascus.